Next up, we are going to dive into the different parts of the brand. And this is typically the fun parts. This is what people like to do. It's fun to think about your brand from a high level perspective and, whatever. But the actual fun part are picking the colors and selecting fonts and having someone design a logo. All of these are fun and they're exciting and they're visual and they're immediate. And so it's the fun part. So, I'm going to just give you a list, and then I'm going to do separate videos for each one of these to talk about the different choices that you might have to make when doing it, and, all of that jazz. And I'm going to use the phrase reader promise so many times you're going to want to bang your head against the wall at the end. But it really, really, really does come back to the promise that you're making your readers. So here's a few parts of a brand, and honestly, this list can go on as long as you want to make it. The parts of the brand or things that you consider relevant to your brand are really going to depend on you and what you're trying to do and what you're trying to achieve. But some general ones that pretty much apply to everybody. Your writing itself, right? Books, whether you're doing blog posts or what genre you're in, the writing. Your imagery and your colors, the types of pictures you use, what colors you focus on, that kind of thing. Your fonts and your logo, I think very relevant, particularly because we're writing books and we have book covers and they have fonts on them. Your face, whether or not to use your face in your branding. Your taglines and your blurbs. Your style, your vibe, the general feel that comes across when people are encountering your brand and how you decide what that is. Your platforms that you choose, so are you going to be on social media or not, whether or not you're going to do paid advertising, your website, etc. And then I'm going to talk about reader emotions and what that might look like. But in the end, it always comes back to how do you want your reader to feel? What promise are you fulfilling to your reader? Everything that you do regarding your brand, your colors, your imagery, your fonts, your book covers, any design you do, any social media platforms you're on, all of that should mirror how you want your reader to feel and what promise you are making to your reader.